That's how you get it started right there, folks. Good one.
Hey guys, Bassmaster Pro Brandon Card. I want to talk to you guys about something that I've been doing a lot the last couple years, and that's flipping a Tokyo rig. Thing about Tokyo rigs is basically it's a hook with a little piece of wire and it's tied on a swivel. And they come in all different shape hooks. You know, this one's a straight shank hook. We also have regular round bends, EWGs. But for flipping, I like using this straight shank hook. And just gonna kind of show you guys what I do here. This is just a 5-inch Senko. You know, this works really good anytime I'm down in Florida. You know, I feel like down in Florida there's a lot of areas where a Texas rig just doesn't work very well because there's silt and some stuff on the bottom. So, you know, this will just keep the bait up off the bottom. So what this does, you know, it's going to keep the Senko off of the bottom just a couple inches. And something that I do different than a lot of guys is I like to put two weights, two tungsten weights. You know, a lot of times I'm going to be flipping 3/8 of an ounce. So basically what I do is I do two 3/16, which add up to be 3/8. So I'll show you the reason here in a minute, but all you have to do is just put a little bend in this wire. You don't have to make a loop or nothing like that. Just a little bend, that's all you need to keep these weights on there. But the reason why I have two weights is that they're going to clack together. And you know, tungsten is a real hard metal, so it's going to, you know, transmit that sound with both of them clacking together. And you know, I feel like that is something that gets me a few more bites than if you just used one 3/8 ounce weight. So two 3/16 ounce, or you know, if you're flipping a 1/2 ounce, do two 1/4 ounce. But definitely, you know, that's something that I really like to do. But you know, that's the deal. It's just, you know, keeping that Senko up off the bottom. You know, I feel like down in Florida, like I said, there's a lot of silted areas. You're fishing around pads, something like that. You know, it's just going to keep the bait off the bottom. And then also, anytime the fish are spawning, I feel like this is a great technique. You know, those spawning fish, they get really angry at something that's kind of sitting at their eye level. And so just a couple inches off the bottom, you know, really aggravates them. You know, and a lot of guys ask me, well, why don't you just, you know, flip a drop shot? You know, like I guess the term is power shotting. And I do that some, but since this came out, I really haven't done it as much. And the reason is that there's so much more action. This arm will basically, it moves around all over the place. And so with the drop shot, you don't have that movement. But since this is on an O-ring, we got the swivel right here, the bait a lot of times will chase the weights down, and then it just cantilevers around, just gives the bait so much more action. As far as the rod, reel, and line, you know, I'm just going to be using a 7.5 heavy action I-rod flipping stick. This is a super lightweight balanced rod, just a high-speed Revo rocket reel, and just 20-pound Yozuri T7 fluorocarbon. That's pretty much my go-to flipping line. You know, if I'm fishing really heavy stuff, I'm gonna go to 25 T7 fluorocarbon, and you know, a few times I'll scale my line down a little bit if I'm dealing with real clear water. But so that's my setup. You know, next time you guys are on a flipping bite, give this a go, and you'll get a lot of bites.